Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Only Reactions. I'm Vincent.
I'm Giancarlo.
Today, we're watching episode 3 of Overlord. Damn, that opening's too damn good. I'm too hyped already. What happened last time?
Right. Well, last episode, I think it opened up with Princess Renner. I'm trying to learn the names, but Princess Renner and I think Prince or King Zanuck. I'm not sure if he's king yet, but they were discussing that he wants to sort of give her own plot of land, which apparently she might have wanted later, but it's not her.
Yeah.
It's not what she wants anymore.
Like, did she originally want it, or did he just say, once I'm king, I'll give you a part of land?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what he was saying.
But
I don't know if it came off as a good or a bad thing. But she said that's not what I want anymore. So maybe she wanted it before.
Well, she agreed to it just so that he can be like, oh, okay. But then as he's walking away, he's like, oh, no, that's not what I want. I want more.
Yeah.
And
then after that, she tells me, there's a representative from what kingdom?
E-Rental.
E-Rental. There's a representative of...
And that's something that he didn't know that she knew. Because I think he was surprised, like, huh? How do you know that?
Yeah.
Like, I'll be knowing.
So next thing you know, he's getting ready. He's getting prepared to meet the representative, which is Albedo. And she shows up in her carriage with all her undead army walking along.
Some golden horses.
It was, what was the name? Cavaliers.
Oh, and Cavaliers too?
It was awesome.
Get introduced to some new
it's a new
soldiers.
Type of soldier.
Yeah. Intelligent.
Which we hadn't seen anymore.
Intelligent.
They're smart, man. It looks like a normal knight talking.
Yeah. He might either be a ghost underneath that armor, because majority of his army is skeletons, so it's either a ghost that has an intelligence to it, or it's a skeleton that has intelligence in it.
Yeah.
So one of those things. But either way, it's a cavalry and his intelligence. So it's like it's like having a skeleton army is one thing. They're kind of brain dead. But then having something that's intelligent, it's like yeah. Especially might be unkillable.
They look like full on soldiers.
Yeah, might be unkillable. Who knows?
So they roll up to the party, and not to mess with them. Prince Zanuck, should I say Prince? Because he's not king.
Yeah, he's Prince. Yeah,
he knows not to mess with them though. He tells his army, don't show any form of disrespect, which I thought was pretty cool.
I thought he was going to be
sort of a
dick, or like.
Dismissive?
I don't know how you say it, but I guess dick is the best way. It's like, oh, this is some country. They're a nobody.
No, I think he realizes the power of Ainzul down.
Did he see the power?
I don't know if he saw it, but he knows that there's people that got eliminated. A lot of people that got eliminated.
He might have that information about like, hey,
he knows.
Don't mess with this new E-Rental place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to piss them off and start another war.
It's true.
And then from there, I think we get introduced to Philip.
So we
the
see
noble.
Yeah, we see Albedo, beautiful outfit, man. Oh, like
she's looking good all the time.
Bomb. And then and then we get introduced to the noble party, and then we get introduced to Philip, that snob ass fucking noble.
The thing is, the characters in here are written very intelligently. They have their strategies.
Yes.
So he seems very smart to me, but his intentions are definitely in the wrong place, and I think they're going to get him killed.
Yeah.
He seems like somebody... He has his little methods. I think he has his kingdom in between both Ainzul Gaon's kingdom and the other kingdom, so he wants to be in cahoots with both sides.
I think he wants a piece of it. I think that's the way he's trying to do. He's trying to get his nose in, or his hand in a pocket, somebody's pocket, so he can have some of whatever's going on. I think that
he's gonna get his hand chopped off.
Yeah. Because it seemed like he knew what he was doing when he was talking to his father or his son.
He said he had his plan.
He had his plan, and the father, I think, agreed to it too. He's like, hey, you know what? That's not bad of an idea. But no, he doesn't know what he's getting himself into. He believes it's just a basic noble, I think, or representative or something. Like I know 100% he doesn't know anything about Ainz or what he's capable of. I think he just thinks, oh yeah, I think they're just a human faction.
Yeah.
But Beto over here is, demonic as hell, demon as hell, and
I
don't know how he doesn't see. It's like,
well, he's at the ball. He's trying to hit on her, which
is it the succubus power that's making him hit on
and
her?
That's what I think. I think Albedo's using him. So I think you're right. Like last time you said that she's probably using his succubus powers. And I didn't think so at first, but I think you're right because later on in episode 2, they say that, we can always find another pawn if you want.
Yeah.
So I think she's using him, and she's like, no, that's fine.
Maybe
like,
just to get like leverage on some of the nobles.
I
maybe
think they're using him for the merchant trade.
That's if he's part of the merchant trade. And then last episode, I did look it up, and yeah, it was the girl with the viper tattoo.
Hilda.
Yeah, Hilda.
Now we found out it's Hilda.
Yeah, it's definitely Hilda.
The girl with the dragon tattoo.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I thought she was gone. Like I thought, oh, she dead. But no, they brought her back, and now she's working with Ainz and working with the group. And I'm like, oh,
nobody wants to defy Ainz. They're all gonna work under him.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
I'm surprised you noticed that.
Oh, dude, that was like way back when I saw Overlord episode 3.
I completely forgot. I checked out like half of season 1 and 2 are like gone.
I remember 3 pretty good, surprisingly. Even though it was like a while back when I watched that. Yeah, her in her nightgown and then the two little elf, Mari Ora.
Oh, Mari and Ora.
Yeah. Mari Ora, yeah. Yeah, they took her ass out. I thought they killed her ass, but no, she is a very important part of this plan with the drug trade. She's the head of the drug trade, and I'm like, all right, well, what does that have to do with smuggling food and resources? But I guess.
But it does go to the end of that episode where they say they're gonna smuggle
stuff because, like, I think what you said, they don't want some merchants don't want to deal with that. They don't want to. Yeah. They don't want to deal with working with the enemy in a sense, and the kingdom doesn't want to know that. So having a smuggling group is good, because they can get in and out. Nobody knows who they are, and they can cover a night. Who knows?
I think they're gonna try to do everything under wraps. They want to keep products and stuff overflowing.
Yeah.
Or like flowing into their kingdom. Mm-hmm. That way they don't run out of food. They don't run out of water. And they said, sell it to the people at a fair price.
Yeah, and Ainz and his kingdom, I bet they have no money problem whatsoever. I bet they have so much money that they can just give.
So far, it's been a build up. We haven't seen too much going on.
Yeah, not too much going on.
Looks like a lot of stuff going on in the background, and we're gonna see where it goes.
Yeah. Then the ending of the episode 2, right? Yeah, 2. Mm-hmm. We find out that Renner. Princess Renner.
Oh, Princess Renner.
And Albedo working together.
Yeah, they're working together.
I did not see that.
And I think they were talking about who they like. Princess Renner's obsessed with Climb. Climb?
Yeah, Climb. Yeah, little love story. He's like, oh, tell me about your hubby.
Tell me about your guy.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you about my hubby. And then it introduces her to some kind of weird cube. Could be anything, like we said.
We're wondering. Yeah, I'm wondering.
What couldn't it possibly be that made her betray her own kingdom? Like, honestly, it's like one, Albedo could have been like, all right, you betray your kingdom, we'll make you queen.
I'm sure she definitely has her own interest.
And here's just a little extra.
I think it might help her with controlling the kingdom,
either controlling the kingdom or just a gifter to play with Climb with.
I hope not. I hope not.
All right, we'll see what happens.
All right, let's get it started.
この施設団を見るだけで王国の民たちが魔導国の力を
Look at this fool.
だが注意していけ。未だシャルティアを洗脳した者たちの姿は見えないからな。
Oh yeah, brainwash Shalteria.
決して離さないように心がけます。それさえあればワールドアイテムによる洗脳効果はないとは思う。
Oh,
so he gave her an item too.
I was wondering why she's holding us. Yeah.
即座に撤退しよう。転移系のアイテムは持っているか？敵によっては
teleportation item.
攻撃してくる相手もいる。そういったものへの対処方法は決めているか？それから。
She's like, oh, he's thinking about me.
Yeah.
あ、いや、なんでもない。
よろしいのですか？
ああ、最後に一つ言っておこう。季節の変わり目は風邪をひきやすいという。病気に対する完全耐性があっても、この世界にはそれすらも。
Yeah, she's immune to all diseases.
注意するんだぞ。
アイン様、私非常に素晴らしい予防薬を知っております。
ほう。
キスです。
キス
キスをするとストレスが和らぎ、副交感神経が活性化されて免疫機能が高まります。つまりキスされれば病気にならないんです。ですので
They can prevent illness. Oh.
Go for it. Nope.
Oh.
さすがに唇へのキスはやりすぎな気がしたから頬にしたの。
At least he did it.
That was pretty cool.
ないと思っていました。
Wait.
泣かないでくれ。
At least he kissed her on the cheek. At least like
What's with that reaction? Is she just happy?
I know, right? Is she happy or she's
Yeah, she's just
oh
happy.
even a
crying.
hug too?
This is not his normal.
No.
大丈夫か。
はい、アイン様。見苦しい姿をお見せして申し訳ございませんでした。
Oh, it was
そう
cute.
か。ならばもう行くといい。
かしこまりました。
That's pretty
モ
cool.
モンガ様。
Momonga.
She's working hard.
She
She
is one of the few that knows his real name, Lord
ここで
Momonga.
何
That's
があ
way
ったか
back.
は忘れろ。
かしこまりました
今日も
That was cool.
人間と
That was cute.
我々の命
She
があ
deserves
った
it.
ことを神に感謝いたします。
感謝いたします
What's this?
Ooh, some other faction.
Got the sages from Zelda.
魔導国に関して先のカッツェ平野での帝国との戦争においてディエスティーゼ王国軍はアインズウルゴーンにより
Oh, so they're talking about that massacre
So
that
it's known. It's well
Yeah,
known.
it's well known,
throughout
yeah.
The area.
of E Rental, yep. Sorcerer Kingdom, Ainzurgon, yep.
これを認める旨を周辺各国に出しています。それはなかろう。あのパラダイムがいるのだ。
Momon.
Paladin.
今回の戦
I
争
think they're talking about Momon.
漆黒聖典先制戦理が監視しておりました。しかし諸問題のためいささか報告が遅れたことご容赦ください。デスナイト。推定難度100以上のアンデッドがおよそ500体だぞ。現実ではないのか。先制戦理が見間違えるなどありえません。魔導国の首都においてもデスナイトの存在は複数確認され
Like maybe a seer? I think that's what they're referring to.
新人は別です。
Godkin.
神の血を引くかの二
Two
人であ
Godkin
る
will, to fight
デ
against
スナイ
an
トの
army
軍
of
勢が
demons.
攻めてきたと
Oh shit!
に対処可能でしょ
Damn! I haven't seen them forever.
う。レイモン、
I don't even remember that girl. She was playing with like a Rubik's
キネ
cube.
ディヌ。
I forget what season it was.
一つ疑問がある。
She was like playing with the Rubik's cube, and then
先制戦時は閉じ込め
it was like right when Sheltier got
違う。
mind
彼
control.
女は絶望を新人ですら勝てぬ力を見たからだ。
Who the hell was that?
この報告書はこれで終わりではないのだろう。魔法一つで13万以上の死者が出たと。これは神々の魔法、第11回魔法ではないか。だとすると
11th tier
神の降臨か。
Son of a god.
ついに来たのか。
has a time
だ
come
ろうな。
and seen
200
for
年ぶりか。
200 years.
200 years.
ならば冒険者モモンはどうだ。奴はどこから現れた。ヴァンパイアを滅ぼし、ヤルダバウトと敵対しているらしいが。
Was that Demiurge's mask?
You know what? That might have
talking
been.
about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you might be right. Yeah.
魔導とモモンが組んでいたということか。最悪なのはこの4社が組んでいたという場合だろう。
These guys are freaking smart.
モモンはヴァンパイアを滅ぼしているわけですし。
Oh, he
That's it.
destroyed. Yeah.
Ainz thought about this ahead of
させる
time.
手段を検討すべきではないか。だが今我々が直接動くのは避けた方がいい。そうですね。
Oh, these were like the Illuminati and shit.
多くの損失を
In the background.
疾風走破の裏切りで学官と巫女姫を失い、魔導王によって陽光聖典は瓦解。蘇ったとはいえ漆黒聖典に欠員が生じ、カイレまでなくしています。
It's like a giant game of chess.
寝ている竜の近くで肉を焼くこともあるまい。まずは帝国に接触を図り、情報を引き出すべきだな。
あの皇帝が魔導王に尻尾を振っていなければいいのだけれど。
Isn't the Empire that one guy? Yeah, this guy, isn't it? Isn't that the Empire? It is the Empire!
やつはアンデッドだ。
It's like, oh, is he working with them? Technically, kinda. There's like,
should I curse him to live? Holy magic. It's all that Sorcerer King's fault. He's losing his hair.
fuck. He is stressed.
So apparently that was a pretty weak country that Ainz took over.
Well, I think they gave it to him.
That's,
He didn't have to like attack it. They just gave it to him. But I think
but
Ainz
compared to
wanted
the
it.
rest of the world.
Yeah, the rest of the world, yeah, it's small, yeah.
それで陛下、王子王の前で銀市長の面々と合流でよろしいんですね。
ああ、彼らはかの国の商人と会談する間、外の警護をしてもらう。物理的にも魔法的にも、決して話の内容を漏らさないようにな。確かにアダマンタイト級冒険者は人類の最高戦力です。ですが、所詮は人類の息を出ません。王国の冒険者モモンはあの魔導王から民を守ったと聞くぞ。銀市長も同じアダマンタイ
They don't want
ト
no eavesdropping.
守ってもらえなくては困る。陛下、そのようなお顔をなさらないでください。
まったくですぜ。もっと堂々といつもの自信満々な表情を浮かべてくださいよ。
すまんな。お前たちしかいないこの場だからこそ、少しだけ愚痴らせてくれないか。
He's gotta be stressed, man.
なあ、どうすればいいんだ。なんであんな化け物が出てくるんだ。騎士たちは
He's freaking out, man.
あいつについたんだぞ。確かに奴に魔法を使うように頼んださ。だが奴の能力の一端を調べなくては対処方法など生まれるはずがない。私が悪いというのか。悪いことは全て俺の責任か。
Fuck.
Yo, he's freaking out. His hair. Look at that.
しかしまだ諦める気はない。何か対処法はあるはずだ。陛下、先の戦いで私は魔導王のそばについておりました。
Oh, that's right, yeah.
人が叶う存在ではありません。魔導国と矛を交えるのはもはや愚かな行為ではないでしょうか。まったくだ。
It's absolutely
お前の
stupid.
言葉は正しい。しかし考えてみろ。仮に魔導王が帝国を滅ぼそうとしたとき、膝を屈するだけで許してくれるのか不明だ。それは。だから。
Well, he's just saying that though. He doesn't know.
報告だ。我が国よりも古い歴
He's
史を
just thinking like there might not be no mercy minds.
Well, yeah, but
私はまだ
He's just automatically thinking like, oh yeah, he's just gonna kill everybody. I'm like, no, he didn't do that to Irenzo.
I don't think he's been there though. I'm not sure if he's got full
アメリカ
contact.
保険者チームである諸君のことは
Strongest
彼らで
city in
聞い
our
ている。
empire.
ありがとうございます陛下。チームのまとめ役を任されております。バードのフレイバルツと申します。
Oh,
では
Bard.
私から皆の紹介を。
歌はやめてくださいよ。
Bardic inspiration?
あれサブイボが立ってくるんですわ。
失礼いたしました陛
It's
下。
like, who's the strongest group in our empire? Vox Machina.
Oh yeah, Vox Machina. That'd be pretty cool.
彼は我々の戦士です。そして次が我々の傷を癒してくれる。
節操運慶と申す。
Okay.
なるほど。では最後の彼がポワポンか。
その通りでございます。陛下は我々
Yeah, he has a mix of people. That's pretty cool.
That's good.
That is good, yeah.
今日はよろしく頼
Technique,
む。
strategies, all this stuff.
So what is he planning?
Well, I
To
think
send them over there to...
no, he said something about eavesdropping. Like I think have them protecting him, prevent people from eavesdropping.
他に相手が登頂しようとしたらどんな
Yeah,
選択がある？
Yeah.
正直ここまでしておけば大丈夫じゃないかと思うんです。
君たちは部屋の外で警護してもらいたい。
それでは陛下をお守りするのが非常に困難極まるのですが。
心配はもっともだ。だが帝国の皇帝として譲るわけにはいかない。
仕方ありません。では我々は外で警備についております。どのような方が来るのか教えていただけますか。
火の神殿と風の神殿。
Damn, that fool's getting down to business. Like, hey, who would come and visit? So I can check off who can come and
では
go.
安全のため扉の鍵は壊しても構いませんね。
君たちがそれが必要だと思う。
Damn, dude.
やってくれたまえ。
This fool's smart.
I told you, I like how the characters are written in this
扉は
anime.
破壊してはいけないよ。
なんでね。
typical barbarians.
飛び込んで壊して申し訳ないね。でも
Hey, that's a good leader, bro. He's like checking who can come and go. Let's break the lock. Damn.
というべきか。
See, everybody here, they're all very intelligently written.
知識や技術で頼れる者がいなくなってしまった。これからも銀首長のような冒険者の助力は不可欠だろう。
It's an absolute necessity. You need strong people.
今日は武王が久しぶりに出るそうですよ。
Warrior King?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too.
そうですか。
What a peaceful scene.
状況を知らない。薄皮一
That's
枚
kinda
下に
true.
化け物が存在すると知らないんだ。
So these are the big guys, no?
They look like the.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're the Illuminati.
誠にありがとうございます。
よく来てくれた。さあこちらへ。メインとなる試合はこれからだ。報告からの質問状か。こうして直接手紙を渡すとは、よほど警戒しているのか、帝国を信頼していないのか。
It's like.
それでは皆様、これより久方ぶりに武王の一戦が始まります。
武王ですか？
Warrior
武
King.
の王、最強の剣闘士に与えられる称号です。
The strongest
今は
swordsman.
8代目で歴代最強と呼ばれていて、近頃はなかなか挑戦者も現れないとか。
では今日戦われるのは？
今回の一戦は急に決まったらしくてね。私も知らないんだ。話題性のためにも極秘にされているらしい。
Secret.
武王はウオートロールですが、帝国最強の存在。ならば彼を巻き込み、帝国の力にすることはできないのですか？
人こそが神に選ばれた種族と考えるあなた方が、そのようなことを言うとは。
あくまで個人の意見とお納めください。それよりおしゃべりはこれくらいにして陛下、お答えをいただけますか？
Even they're thinking about like
そうしよう。
survival. They're like, hey, we need fucking everybody because of Ainz.
挑戦者の入場です。挑戦者の名を知らぬ方はいないでしょう。
Ainzul. Oh shit! No!
Oh, wait, what the fuck is he doing?
I did not expect this. I was
Oh,
joking.
hell no,
Yo, just
How did he
evacuate
get there?
everyone out.
そんなバカな。
No way.
待てよ。これは罠だ。
魔導国のそれとも
違う。
場所の指定は陛下からでしたね。
その通りだ。しかし、であれば私がこんなに慌てるはずがないではないか。
それを信用しろと。我々を巻き添えにするためか。そうでなければ我々を売り渡したか。
Oh,
とんでもない
fuck.
誤解だ。
It could just be a coincidence.
It's not a coincidence.
Is he right there?
My yo, my brain.
Long time no see.
こちらこそ。まさかこのような。
He just up there. It's like, what's up, bro?
Yo.
同じ思いだ。本当に偶然
Holy shit.
こちらの方々は陛下
Oh, he's just flying.
That's what I'm looking at. They were up in the balcony.
I thought he was on the balcony. He just like got
No.
on top.
ここをかばうのか。魔導王の味方として売り渡すか。
失礼。本来であれば名乗るのが当然ですが、下級の要件で速やかに退席しなければならなかったところです。私どものことは後で陛下よりお聞きください。そうか、それは誠に残念。
So no, you can't leave.
お会いすることもあり、その時まで息災でな。どうされたエルニクス、いや、ジルクニフ殿。顔色が悪いが気分が優れないのかな。
I think he's taking it too serious, and he's just like,
大切にされよ。では私も試合があるので失礼する。
yeah. I think he's just like, oh, I'm just here for a fight. He's like, oh fuck.
どこまで奴に話した。
What have you told
国
them?
を守るためにどれだけ撃った。
信じてほしい。
Fuck.
私は決して奴に情報を流してなどいない。
残念ですが皇帝陛下。
待て。
They can't trust them.
王は邪悪なアンデッドであり、あれを王と認めることは許されることではない。そのために奴を滅ぼす手段を模索する。 売り渡すのであれば売り渡せ皇帝よ。強大な魔に魅了されたものよ。
奴の人望は私を超える。この展開も全て奴の計画に違いない。私もお前たちの立場であればなかなか信じられないだろうが、そして魔導王の統治は慈悲深いものだ。エランテルの民は平和に生きている。
Yeah, see?
いつまでそれが続くかわからないではありませんか。
Already jumping to conclusions.
だからこそ早計な行動は慎んでほしい。
Yeah.
そして最後にどこかで奴が闘技場で戦う姿を見てほしい。奴を倒す手段があれば教えてくれ。
That's actually not a bad idea.
But man, he made himself look bad in front of those guys.
Yo, I scared the shit out of them.
I think he's just there for a fucking fight. He's just like, oh, what's up, bro?
You think?
I think so. I don't think he meant to cut whatever this was off.
I don't know, man. That blew my mind. If he really just showed up for a regular fight. Ooh, wow. That was good, man. That blew my mind. Is there an end sequence? Check.
Yeah, I'll
oh
see it.
Man.
Yeah, I can cut this.
I was shocked. I was gonna joke around. I'm like, oh, Ainzu, get on the thing. And I was like, no.
What is he doing there?
That was too good.
He probably got a flyer. And it's like, oh, Fight Club. Okay, and over here, come join.
I don't know. I think it was too well strategized. Unless he wants to develop like his own relationship with the king so he could show off his fighting skills. But wouldn't he send his people as a king to do that?
Yeah, he wouldn't
show up himself.
The king wouldn't show up himself to fight.
But I'm just different. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm just like here.
I think he planned it.
Do you think?
I don't know if he would. He's
because
you're not just gonna show up randomly to a fight and hope you meet the king unless that's exactly what he wanted.
Well, I don't think the Empire guy. We need to get his name. Did we get his name? I don't know if they told.
The one pulling his hair out, the king.
Yeah, I don't think they said his name.
King of the Empire. I don't know what his name is.
Did he plan for this battle royale, or was it already?
It was a scheduled normal Coliseum fight. Gladiators fight each other,
and
whatever.
I think he didn't. Okay, so then he's like, "Hey, come meet at the fight.
Meet at this place. We're gonna talk about it." He hired the Silver. What are their names?
Oh fuck! I forgot.
Silver Thread or something like that.
Silver Feather or something like that. Yeah, Silver Thread.
Well, he hired them to make sure that nobody found out about their meeting.
No, not found out about their meeting. Just protect them from eavesdropping because they're gonna have a discussion up there that is very like low key. Like, hey, we don't want anyone eavesdropping.
But it's also the people that were coming to the meeting, which
that's right.
Is like the Illuminati essentially.
Yeah, that's right. They hired those guys to make sure no one's eavesdropping.
And just pops up in their face.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Yo! What you got talking about over here? You gotta go against me?
Man, I was on the whole. My mindset was in the king's point of view. So when he said Eins, my heart literally dropped right now. I was like,
you felt hit.
I felt fear right now. I was watching. I'm like, no, I was stressed for him. SpongeBob. That scared me. I was like, you can't be kidding me.
The odds.
He's got Illuminati right behind him. Eins right in front of him.
The odds of him showing up when he was just freaking the hell out. And it's like, what is he doing there? Like, how did he get past everybody, all the guards into the kingdom? It's just like, hey, what's...
Caught me off guard, man.
That was off guard.
That was insane. That was good, man.
That was good.
Just so many questions. So it looks like, all right, they have an overseer or Illuminati people.
So they have a seer. They have a seer for sure because then they said, oh, you can trust her. Her information is 100%.
Now I have a question. Do you think those might be like another gamer, or do you think No,
I think it's just a seer.
The kin of gods might be gamers. Because you said that
yes,
one was
because
playing with the Rubik's Cube.
The one girl, and then there was that night guy that was next to her. They were
possible players, maybe.
I doubt it because the way they were speaking wasn't like player speaking.
Okay.
They sounded like they were from this world because they were talking about
but at the same time, Eins has that thing where it blocks his normal talking as well.
What do you mean no more talking?
Like whenever he sort of breaks character, something sort of like
No,
forces him
but
back
it was
in.
just them two. It was just them two together, and they were just talking. And it was like, oh, the Rubik's cube. It's like, oh, that brings back memories. Now they did kind of say that. It's like, oh, that brings back memories from the old days. I think is what what the one guy was saying to her. It's like, oh, it brings back from the old days, and then she was talking about.
Gosh, man, I'm still like.
Yeah.
That was badass.
But we didn't know much about them until now, and now they're what, kin of God.
I think kin of God.
So they're they're up
they're
here.
like super tier.
They're the super
They're
tier.
like the heroes of the.
Yeah, heroes of the world. We'll say.
Like Shield hero, but
yeah.
Season 2 sucked. Season 2. All right.
Oh yeah.
Don't watch Shield Hero Season 2.
Oh yeah.
It sucks. But they're like heroes that might have came from another world.
I didn't seem like they acted like it though.
No, all right.
Because I think they would have brought up more stuff because they were playing with the Rubik's cube.
But that might have been one of those items.
But it could have been. It could have been from. So now the thing was they were talking about 200 years ago. It's like it's been 200 years since a god has a mind. So maybe one of his people were here 200 years ago, and that's how she got the Rubik's cube. Because it might have been an ancient artifact that maybe he brought with him somehow or created. Because he might have had like creation magic. That could be my theory on that. That it's been 200 years. So Ainz might be solo. He might like his people are probably long gone, dead, or they were here in the past, and he just so happened to get to the present at that point.
Maybe they get dropped in every 200 years or so.
Probably. Or you know what? You know, damn, that would.
She said it brings back memories.
Yeah,
you know what? Did say that. She said that.
Yeah, you know what sucks?
So maybe like it was like 200 years in the past for them. I don't know. I'm guessing.
What would suck is that, like, you know, when you're playing a game, especially MMORPG, and your friends go off and on and off, and then they get off for a period of time, maybe that's the time in their world that they were not in that world. And like in the sense of like, oh, he was online 2 years ago. We'll say that. But in that world, he was in that world 200 years ago. But since Ainz was the last person to play that game, and he showed up into that world in that current era where everyone else was 200 years ago, 300 years ago, depending on in real time world was like, oh, he was on like for 30 days ago. He might have been on there. So that could be a pretty cool theory for that. I'm thinking might have happened.
So what do you think so far of this episode? It started off pretty cool.
Oh yeah. The Illuminati, these people, they're smart. Hella smart.
They've got their strategy. They have resources. They even said E-Rental was like a weak country compared to their other empires. And they even gave resources so they could start building up and fight against their undead people that were coming up. Yeah. Which, nope, they got wiped out.
And now they're relying on the Empire to
they were relying on the Empire till Ainz pops his face in there. It's like bam, get the hell out of here, man.
You're too far in with the sorcerer.
It's like, yo,
we can't trust you anymore. I'm like, I'm like, bro, he's over here trying to build a bond with everybody, trying to like, hey, we need help. It's like, I need help. I'm like Ainz is all on my back.
King of the Empire, he was still thinking that he could probably fight against Ainz.
Yeah, with the Illuminati.
You were saying during the anime, he's like, this isn't a good idea. Why would he try to fight against him? I didn't expect Ainz to show up. You know, he was at his own place, and he had a cute interaction with Albedo.
Oh,
that was pretty awesome. You know, she's obsessed with him. She loves him. He gave her a little kiss in the cheek.
That was the first time he showed affection. Maybe because they were just by themselves. And, you know, with Sheltier over here.
I thought they were in front of like almost the whole people lined up waiting for them.
No. I think it was just them too.
Just off to the side?
Yeah. Well, I mean, none of his people. You know, none of his
people. Like his major subordinates?
That's why.
Right, that
if Sheltier was there, there would be no kiss. There would be no kiss.
That was really cool.
Yeah. But couldn't tell if she was sad or happy.
I think she was happy. She was just in shock.
In shock because
she didn't expect it.
I didn't expect that.
I didn't expect it either. I was just like, wow.
Yeah. Good for Ainz, man. He's finally... And good for Albedo. She deserved it. She deserved it.
She's putting in work.
She's dealing with shit touching her.
Philip, Noble Philip,
shit all over her.
He's like,
I gotta deal with this fucking maggot shit.
Maggot. Like, I hate these humans.
Yeah, I hate these
parasites.
humans. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, but no.
Oh man, good episode.
Good episode.
I'm having a hard time digesting this whole episode and like speaking it out. It was just, I'm in shock.
Yeah,
that whole.
I can't wait for next episode.
That whole moment was good.
Go for rating. What would you say rating for this one?
I think I'm gonna give this a 9.
Yeah,
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. It was hype. It was stress as hell. It was great. The Silver Feather or whatever their group is, Silver Wing.
Silver
Great damn adventure group. They're like, oh, you guys are the top.
They had their strategy.
Woo, they had a mix of different cultures. You know, ninja, healer, power,
like
berserker, and then he's all like, "Hey, well, how can we protect you? We're outside." And it's like, "Oh, well, can we break the lock?" I was like, "Bro, I'm like, you're covering all your bases." I'm like, normal. It's like, all right, we'll protect you. Peace. Never hear those adventures again. No, they were more, like I want to know more about them because they were just that good.
I did like them.
Yeah.
I hope they stick around for longer.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope poor Ainz doesn't kill him.
Oh man!
Well,
the Empire has no other option now except to bow down to Ainz.
Well, why not really?
They literally their whole relationship with the other Empire just got severed.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. It's
They have no other option than to join Ainz.
Yeah.
Unless they expect to fight him by themselves, which is
or
suicide.
some slither away from Ainz like last minute.
But see, I don't think the king of that empire would leave his own empire. He's gonna have to.
Well, not that way. I mean, like oh, I'm working with you, Ainz, all the way, and the last minute slither away, and then all right, get the army and go after him. You know, one of those situations.
I think he's gonna realize how strong he is.
Yeah.
Which I thought I'll be honest, I thought Ainz was being too cautious at first, in my mind.
What way?
With everything, with the strategies, with him, I just feel like he's taking everything too cautious. He's like, oh, I'm gonna take over this first, or I feel like if I were Ainz, I would have just tried to fucking attack the whole country.
Oh, you mean take it slowly? He's taking it slowly.
Yeah, he really is.
Oh,
I thought personally it was a bit cautious, but now seeing how there's other empires out there that are like very well thought out. I think he's taking the proper precautions now.
I don't think it's a matter of that. I think it's a matter of. I don't think he wants to take over the world.
That's true, but in my opinion, like who's gonna stop him? But now
that's the thing is everyone thinks because he took over Rental and that he killed that whole 100,000 people.
He's like that.
He's the guy that's gonna be like, oh, he's gonna take over the world. He's gonna take over Kingdom. You know, it's like, oh, just because his Rental place is nice and it's peaceful that he can turn in easily. I'm like, no, you guys are jumping to conclusion. I think truly Ainz just wants to make Tumo Nazarick or maybe even Rental now. A place, like he said, a utopia where everyone can come.
Yeah, but they don't see it that way.
They don't see it like that, and I think Ainz for sure is like, you know what, guys, I just want to have fun. I want to make a place like where we used to game.
Ainz is a better person than me. I would have been all like, you know what? Who's gonna stop me? Get out of my way! And my dumbass would have probably ran into some pretty strong people.
Yeah.
Not expecting for them to be there.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, you're my empire. Let's go to the next one. You're my empire too. And then I'm gonna run to these god of kin or kin of god, and I'm like, oh, hold on, let me reel it back a bit.
All right, we'll stop here. It's a psych. No. I think he's just trying to have fun. I think this tournament, I think it's just him having fun. I believe he just showed up because
you told me that.
I think that's all this is like, hey, there's a fight club. Let's go. I want to join. I want to have some fun. I want to test out. And it looked like he had a polearm, so I don't think he's using magic.
He's not using.
So he's using his
stuff.
Yeah, he's using his weakest ability, which is melee, and I think that's all he's doing. I think he's just there to have fun.
You think it was just a coincidence that he ran into them?
They were there. Like he said, it's like, oh, what are you guys doing here?
I think that's possible. At the moment, I think my mind was like just like the king of that empire.
Oh, God,
it was like he knew he strategized. He's way
He's
above
smarter
it.
than
like
all
that's
of
how
us.
that's my brain
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like fucking in shock right
I
there.
know.
So maybe you're right, but I think maybe
We'll have to see.
yeah.
We'll have to see.
All right.
All right. Well, tell us what you guys think of this episode. Hit us up in the comments. Hit that like button. As always, peace.